Hey everybody, welcome to Worcester Pride 2018. My name is Dale LePage and we're filming for New England Pride TV. We're going to be filming people all day long. We're going to meet so many inspiring people, and this is
Jim Belmont from Fitchburg, Massachusetts, and we go to Christ Church there in Fitchburg. It's an Episcopal church.
So Christ Church is being represented by Jim here at Worcester Pride. Now you're here to promote an event coming up in October, is that correct?
Yes. We have Bishop Curry. He's the bishop that spoke at the royal wedding, if you are familiar with that.
I'm very familiar with that, and I'm very impressed right now.
Yeah, so he's going to be here at the Hanover Theater October 21st at 5 o'clock, and he's going to be preaching. It's a revival, and it's free.
So the bishop that spoke at the royal wedding,
Yes.
that was just like a month ago,
Right,
is
right.
going to be speaking at your church?
No, at the Hanover Theater.
At the Hanover Theater?
Yes. He's a very inspiring preacher.
I know that.
Yeah.
This is I'm so impressed right now. It's crazy.
He preached at the royal wedding. He preached on love.
All right.
And-
I love that.
And it's there's a website. I don't know if it's active right at the moment, but it's
It will be. AREVIVAL.org.
Yes,
So that's wonderful. It's exciting news.
it is.
Th-
We're very excited that it's all going to happen right here in Worcester and at the Hanover Theater, and that it's free.
Thank you for speaking to us today on New England Pride TV.
Great, thank you.
Hey, this is our next guest here on New England Pride TV for Worcester Pride 2018. What's your name, please?
Tom Morali.
And Tom, why are you at Worcester Pride today?
Well, I'm running for state senate in southern Worcester County, 13 and a half cities and towns, Southbridge, Webster, and Milford, Uxbridge being among them. I'm here today to support the cause.
Wonderful. I thank you first for coming out. I think a lot of more politicians need to be like you and be here and really try to embrace the community. So thank you for that. Is this your first Pride?
This is my first Pride, actually.
Well, welcome to Worcester Pride 2018.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, have you been walking around and making new friends?
Absolutely. So many.
Now, I saw Senator Harriet Chandler was here, and Jim McGovern was here.
Jim McGovern, Senator Moore, among others. And I've talked to many people who are actually from my district, south of the area. Even though Worcester's not part of it, there's a lot of towns in the area.
Right.
So.
There's a lot of people around here who are in your district.
Yeah.
So one more time for the camera, please, your name and what you're running for.
Tom Morali, State Senate for the Worcester Norfolk District.
Thank you for showing up today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We are here with the incomparable, amazing, I'm a big fan of Senator Harriet Chandler. You know that, right?
I do know that, and I'm very pleased and honored.
Well, welcome to Worcester Pride 2018. You've been to many.
From the beginning, almost.
Now, I heard you speak the other night at Freedom, Massachusetts. Can you tell our viewers at home and a little bit about question 3 and what you're all about?
Well, question 3 is a question about public accommodations. It's a statement that we made about 2 years ago that really opens public accommodations up to who you feel you are, in terms of there should be no problems about being discriminated in use of public accommodations. It's on the ballot. It's question number 3, and the important thing is to vote yes. Vote yes. People are watching us all over the country. This is the first state that has an initiative referendum on the ballot on this question, and it's important that we maintain who we are, which is basically we welcome everybody and encourage everyone to be who they are.
Absolutely.
And who they love, and we don't put any kind of separations in there.
And you've been so incredibly supportive to the LGBTQ community through the years. You've been a constant supporter, long before it became like fashionable.
Well, and it wasn't. And
It wasn't.
I was talking to some of the people up on the podium just now when we opened the ceremony, and we were saying, this is amazing what you have here. This is the biggest. You have more venues here than we've ever had before. When I started, we were all in a little parking lot on Water Street. And there were
right.
no other politicians
That's
there
right.
but me, because everybody else felt that, my God, you don't want to be there.
Right.
It'll end your career before it even starts.
Right.
Ed Augustus did not say that. Ed Augustus was there with me when he got involved in politics. But
So you were a trailblazer of sorts.
I guess I was a trailblazer, and now it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see people out here feeling comfortable, feeling safe, able to say who they are, able to do
Yep.
what they want, be with the people they want to be with, and not be afraid to express their real feelings.
Now, just to give you a little background, I've been to 4 different events this week alone for Pride, and Senator Harriet Chandler was there for each and every one.
I think I was.
Yes, you
I guess
were.
I was.
All right.
This is very important, I think, that I as a politician understand who you are and who the LGBTQ community is and how important you are.
The only thing we have to work on now is the conversion therapy ban bill.
And you know, it almost happened.
I know it almost happened, yes.
But at the
almost.
last moment, snatched away.
Yep.
It will.
Yep.
It will happen in
But
the next
it
session.
will
I'm
happen, and-
promising that.
And we're going to work hard for that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank
I
you.
know you're incredibly busy, so
I am.
thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing this. And I say hello to all your viewers out there and say, you know, it's a wonderful thing to have an LGBTQ program.
It's a wonderful thing, and you're a wonderful representative. All right. Thank you so much. And we're here with more New England Pride TV at Pride 2018 in Worcester. I'm here right now with Dan Fishman, who is going to tell you why he's here today.
So my name is Dan Fishman. I am the Libertarian candidate running for auditor in the state of Massachusetts. The auditor only has one job: to make sure that the government isn't wasting money. Why would you elect a Republican or a Democrat to audit Republicans and Democrats? I'm running because I reject the idea of a binary in politics, that you and I are represented with this idea.
So I'm assuming you're an independent.
I am. I'm a libertarian actually running for office. And libertarians, you know, there's a lot of misconception about what we believe. We believe 2 things. Number 1, you own your body. You can do whatever you want to with it. Nobody else should tell you how to use your body.
Here.
Number 2, don't use force against other people. You're allowed to use force to defend yourself, but if my idea is so great, I can't use force to make you come along and agree with me on it. That's all we believe. So for me, running as an auditor, the auditor only has one power: to expose, to show all the money that's being spent, and in this case, all the money that's being wasted. And wasting money in government, Republicans and Democrats and everybody ought to say, government shouldn't be wasting money. That ought to be something that unites us together. I worry a lot that we have become so politically divided. Republicans are taught to hate Democrats now. Democrats are taught to hate Republicans. We didn't used to be that way. We used to be a country where we said, you know, I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will
respect you for your opinion.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Why did that go away, and how do we get it back? Because I think it's important for us as a people. And I think the way that we get it back is to find an issue that we can all agree upon. Okay, one of the things that the auditor is responsible for is charting how much money is being spent. One of the things that happens is every state agency spends about 50% of their budget in the last month of the fiscal year.
Right.
Why? Because it's use it or lose it. And so they're like, oh, you know what? We better buy a bunch of new laptops. We better buy a bunch of new office furniture. No, that's not what should be happening. Either they should be spending that money and delivering the services that they need throughout the year, or they shouldn't be taking as much money in their budget. Okay? Put the money into another budget that needs it right now. Okay? I don't.
Hear, hear.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty simple proposition. And the only way that it get changes, though, is that Republicans, they're going to favor Republican ideas, and Democrats are going to favor Democratic ideas. I'm there to work for the people with the idea that the money that's collected in taxes, that's meant to be delivered back to the people. That's not meant to be returned through contracts in terms of political favors or anything like that.
Okay, unfortunately, we're out of time for this quick segment, but right now I want you
Can I
to...
plug the website?
I'm going to have you give your name and plug the website. That's what I'm going to do.
You're the best. My name is Dan Fishman. My website is auditmassachusetts.com. I'm running for auditor because I want to audit Massachusetts. Thanks, Dan. I look forward to seeing this on Pride TV.
Thank you very much. I'm here with a familiar face. Right now I'm here with,
Claudia Snell,
and we're both here to tell you to...
vote yes on question 3.
It's very important that you all vote yes on question 3 on November 6th. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here now with Worcester's most famous and favorite cartoonist. First of all, I'm going to actually have you tell everybody your name.
Brian Nelson.
And Brian Nelson does a cartoon called Laurel. It takes place every week on
On the Sunday Telegram, page F7. No, page F5 this week, a correction. But
That's right.
in the Living and Home section.
And I'm one of the many people who really look forward to it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, what brings you to Pride today?
Oh, well, I've never been to the event, in all honesty. Usually I'm right over there in the Telegram building, working on the Sunday paper. But there's an opportunity now. I just want to have a look, and whoa.
Are you telling me this is your first Pride?
Here and now before your very eyes. I cannot tell a lie, after all.
Oh my God, I love that.
Wonderful. It's just,
I love that. I love that I got you on camera at your first Pride.
oh, here I am, and I'm glad to be here. Well, look at all this.
It is. Now, how do you come up with these incredible ideas for Laurel?
Oh my gosh, well, just did it a blank piece of paper for a while until I found that the blood forms in my brow, or 2 cups of coffee later, something happens. I don't know. I don't know where the ideas come from, Dale, but if I knew where they came from, I'd go there all the time. But luckily we somehow connect, and I make another deadline. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming out to New England Pride TV and Worcester Pride.
Well, thank you for having me on, Dale, and Excelsior.
All right, we'll be right back with more. Hey, we're back, and we're here with the LGBT Asylum Task Force, which is an incredible, I've worked with them for years, it's an incredible organization that it literally saves lives. And I'm here with
Al Green.
Al Green. You were actually one of the very first people to come on my radio show also.
Yes, I remember that really well.
To promote the LGBT Asylum Task Force, and you have a huge fundraiser coming up.
Yes, so we actually have our gala at the DCU Center on October 27th.
Now, DCU Center is a new event space for you.
Yes, so we were at Beechwood Inn last year.
And you sold out.
Yes, we sold out in 3 weeks.
It was standing room only. And my band played it.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we have a gig this year, so we can't make it, but I'm sending in money.
Good, I really love that.
That's what we need to do, right?
Yes.
Now, tell our viewers, please, what the LGBT Asylum Task Force is, please.
All right, so we are a grassroots organization that supports LGBTQ people who are fleeing persecution in their home countries. So we provide housing, we provide food, a sense of community, and a small monthly stipend so that folks are able to have all their basic needs taken care of and don't have to turn to other resources to support themselves.
And if you do go to the website, which is
lgbtasylum.org,
you'll get to hear, you'll get to read some incredible stories of people who were seeking asylum and found asylum thanks to this amazing organization. And good luck. One more time, let's plug the fundraiser and then the website.
Sure. So the gala at the DCU Center on October 27th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets can be bought on our website at lgbtasylum.org. We're really looking to sell out the DCU Center so that we are able to raise $150,000 and actually unlock a matching gift of $150,000 so that we can purchase a triple-decker home to house asylum seekers. As
I'm led to believe, or as I understand, there is an organization in Boston that is willing to match $150,000. Is that correct?
Yes. So we actually have, it's actually a private donor, and he's willing to do that, to offer that to us. And so we definitely want to take advantage of that. That would actually help us to reduce our annual costs by up to $40,000. So it's kind of a no-brainer. It is for a very good cause, and so we want everyone to come out to that.
And, bless that donor. That's incredible. I mean, you don't hear stories like that often. That's amazing.
Yes, you definitely don't, especially in today's climate.
So reach out to the LGBT Asylum Task Force and tell them you saw Al Green on New England Pride TV. Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Dale.
All right, thank you. I have the great fortune right now to be standing with Stephanie, who is Ms. Worcester Pride. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, is this is not your first Pride?
This is my first Worcester Pride.
Oh,
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you. Yes, it's very exciting.
And you happen to be crowned last night. I happened to be one of the judges. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Your dress was killer, by the way.
What one?
The black and...
Oh,
Yeah.
So I actually borrowed that from my boss because I saw her wear it to an event, and I was like, I need that.
And was your boss at the event last night?
She was not, no.
Oh, well, she would have gotten to see her dress be worn in a beautiful way. Now, one of the things I want to ask you is the same question you got asked last night. As Ms. Worcester Pride, what will you be doing for the Worcester Pride community to help raise awareness?
So in my professional life, work with state officials and advocate on a state level and go down to DC. And I would really love to incorporate my pride duties and the community in sort of that advocacy to bring awareness and bring it more out of just the Worcester community, connect with the other cities that have pride and kind of just make it bigger across the state.
Now, what do you do for a job?
I work at Veteran Affairs at Quinn-Sigmund Community College,
Wonderful.
but I'm on the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education. I represent all community colleges.
Well, you make a fantastic addition to the Royal Court of Worcester Pride, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolute pleasure. We'll be back with more. Hey, we're here right now with Mr. Gay Rhode Island 2018, and your name is?
Ryan Welch.
Ryan Welch. You know, I actually know Ryan Welch because I was a judge at the pageant, and he was phenomenal. Like, your creativity for your acts and your costumes, like, blew everyone away. How did you come up with that?
So I've always been to art in high school and stuff, very artistic. Once I graduated, I kind of stopped painting on canvases and moved to my face. That's where I kind of made my self-expression come out. And I just like to push the limit, go outside the box a little bit. So I rode down my runway on a tricycle during the pageant. So that was
that was a very memorable event.
Yeah.
Now tell me, I'm friends with Joe, who was also Mr. Gay Rhode, and Tim, who was also Mr. Gay Rhode Island. Now I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked them when they came on New England Pride TV, which is, in what capacity do you see yourself helping your community?
So I think I've already kind of established myself in my community a lot. I'm a photographer in the nightclub scene, so I already know so many people. So I kind of feel like I already have that in to help a lot more people and to know the problems that are in our community that actually need to be addressed and need to be fixed. And I kind of have an understanding of how that could be fixed.
That was a really good response. I love that.
Thank you.
I would have given you a 10 on the question in the pageant.
I won. Did I win? Thank you.
You won again. I'll give you another crown, another tiara.
On top of this one.
But, yeah, absolutely. You could make that work. I know you could.
I could find a way. All
right, thank you so much. We'll be back with more Rhode Island winners. Hey, we're here with MX Trans Rhode Island 2018. I also remember you from the Rhode Island Pride pageant, and you did an amazing job too.
Thank you so much. I am honestly just so excited to, put those ideas and what I put in that pageant into the community.
Now, what was the pageant experience like for you?
This was actually my first pageant ever, so I made sure that I did what I had to do, and I answered the questions to the best of my ability that would not necessarily fill a character line or not, so I just tried.
Now, I remember you very fondly because I remember you were so poised on stage, and you did great in I was part of your question and answer.
Yeah.
It was like pre-show, basically,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that a very nerve-wracking time for you?
Actually, I felt very confident going into that.
Yeah.
Just because, I know what I want in the community. I know how to make that happen. And I know that if I don't, I have a great community that would help me and, dedicate their time to do just the same thing. So it's just an equal thing, and I felt good.
Now, I've been doing interviewing for a long time, like over probably 10 years now, and you're the first person who ever gave this answer, which I think is brilliant. You said, I know what I want. That was brilliant, so thank you for that. All right, we'll be back with more. Okay, we're here with Blake, who is Mr. MX Bisexual Rhode Island. Again, another contestant I remember vividly from the pageant. Now, what was that pageant experience like for you?
So I had never been to any of the pageants beforehand, so that was just like a whole day of crazy. I had to work at Dark Lady the night before, so I was up late, and then, it was kind of an early morning trying to get up and get going, but it was so much fun.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you sang, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Now, you're a really good singer. Do you sing at the Dark Lady?
At Dark Lady, no, but I do sing at my church. I sing in my church choir down in Newport.
Wonderful.
And I've been doing theater for basically my whole life, and so that's kind of where that came from.
Now, it was a long time ago, but I'm trying to remember. Did you sing a duet?
I did.
Oh my God, my memory is not failing me.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. I did Take Me or Leave Me from Rent with a friend of mine.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is the question I was wondering while you were singing. Is that your partner?
At the time, yes. Not anymore. Single.
It's okay.
Single and ready to mingle.
All right, well, you've got a wonderful platform here.
Thank you.
Well, it was a wonderful performance anyway.
Thank you.
So what do you do at the Dark Lady?
So I work at the door and I clean up the floor a lot. That's mostly it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
How have you found your experience being crowned since you've been crowned? What kind of experience have you had?
It's great. Everyone's really nice. I've met a whole ton of new people that I've never had, and it's also really opened up some doors at my work because I work at Providence College, which is it's a Catholic school, and so I think that's really opened up doors for a lot of students there too. So yeah,
I love hearing that.
yeah it's
Well,
really fun.
thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
Hey, we're here now with
Kate.
And Kate, you're here representing a company at Pride.
Yes, so I'm representing Curaleaf. We are a medical marijuana dispensary with locations in Oxford, Hanover, and we're going to be opening up in Provincetown in a little bit.
Now, this has become a very hot button issue. How have you been met in these locations? Have you met with any resistance, or is it all positive?
I mean, it's been unbelievably positive, especially in this area. You know, Worcester has been so kind to us. And all the people walking by are so eager to learn, which is so important because in order to move past these stigmas, we need that knowledge, we need that education. Knowledge is power.
That's right, knowledge is power. Now, is this your first time at Worcester Pride?
Yes, this is.
Now, how are you finding it so far?
It's amazing. You know, I love being at Pride events. Ever since my sister came out, I've, wanted to be an advocate in the community as much as possible. So to be able to have my company here to let people know that we're here to support you, our dispensary is always a safe space for anybody who ever comes in. It's all about, letting people know that we're here for a good reason and letting them know that we're here to support them.
That was beautifully put. Thank you so much. Now, give us the website and the addresses.
Yeah, so you can see us online at ma.curaleaf.com. And then our Oxford location is going to be at 425 Main Street. And then our Hanover location is on Washington Ave in Hanover.
So break the stigma.
Yes, break the stigma.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, I'm back with Julie and Trixie. Welcome to 2018 Pride.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pride.
Yeah.
Our biggest Pride yet this year, we're very proud.
I know, the parade was amazing. I think we had like over 23 floats.
It was the biggest Pride. Like I said, I'm a member at large for the Worcester Pride Committee, and this happened, and it's so wonderful to see all of Worcester coming out to support.
That's right. Now, one of the things that I love is meeting all these different inspiring people, of which you are one. Thank you for. Now, were you in the parade or were you a spectator?
No, I was a spectator this year. I watched it. I was not in it. But I am at the Worcester Pride booth. Like I said, I'm a volunteer, and I'm also a former pageant winner 2016.
That's right. That's why I wanted to get on here. We want to get all the pageant people on here too, because they deserve some attention for all the good work they do.
Yes. So I've been coming since 2016. Well, before that. But Pride has grown so much since then. And just to watch it, and even in the last 2 years, like, this is so amazing. We hope it only grows from here.
Right.
So we're really happy.
Thank you so much. And what do you think about Pride? She loves it. We'll be back.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm here with my friend, Heather LaGrippo. Welcome to, is this your first Worcester Pride?
It is my first Worcester Pride.
Isn't it fabulous?
I love everything about it.
Almost as fabulous as you?
As you.
All right. Now, I have a funny question for you. What are you cradling in your hands?
Well, I am currently cradling these special rainbow bath bombs, but they have a special name.
Oh, they do.
They're called Hump Me Like a Rhino by Dale LePage.
That's right.
For romantic evenings, and they smell like vanilla.
That's right.
Dale's balls.
Believe it or not, she is cradling my bath balls. She has come out with a bath ball, and she has named it the Dale LePage Hump Me Like a Rhino Romantic Evening Bath Bomb. And they can all be bought at, what's the website?
It's Buy Bombs Help Moms /Rhino, because it's a hidden page, because it's
Why did you hide me?
It's very R-rated, and only when Dale's involved is it R-rated. So.
Oh my God.
But you can find it there.
Or you can come down to Pride and buy some. And what do they retail for?
They're 3, you get an extra ball for $19.99 because you never know when you might need one.
I've been hanging around a nuclear power plant. I now have 3.
Yes, that's right. We have to make sure everyone gets enough of your balls.
Right, that's right. But I'll tell you what's even more interesting about these bath bombs is some of the proceeds go to Worcester Pride. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you for having me. This is amazing.
I love having you.
I love you.
All right.
All right.
We'll be back. Buy my balls.
Buy his balls.
I'm here now with my very colorful friend Linda, who is part of Angels and Backpacks.
I am. We are. We're happy to be here today with all these amazing people that we want to support and support the kids in school with food insecurity. That's our business. That's what we do.
Now tell our viewers what Angels and Backpacks is actually.
Okay, Angels and Backpacks is an emergency food agency which provides bags of food every weekend for kids with food insecurity. 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, dinners, snacks and beverages, hats, mittens and gloves and scarves in the wintertime. So we're on board with all our communities to help kids with food insecurity.
And they do this all on a volunteer basis. It's incredible what they do. And you're always looking for donations. What's the website?
Our website is www.angels, A-N-G-E-L-S, answer, A-N-S-W-E-R, Inc.com.
And you also have a Facebook page.
Yes, that's Angels and Backpacks program or Angels Answer Inc.
And you can go there and you can find out where their food drives are or where you can donate money or how you can help in any way. They do great things. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take
All right.
care.
Thank you. I'm here now with everybody's favorite Darcy Swartz, who is not only my friend, but she happens to be my neighbor, and she does so much good work for the community, and she owns an organization called
Artreach.
Now tell us what Artreach does.
So Artreach is a community art studio, and we have classes for everybody, affordable, engaging classes in art, in STEAM. And I'm actually here with Linda Lloyd today from Angels Backpacks. We are starting a food pantry at Artreach. We are going to reach out to the local schools and the families that we serve in our after-school program who I know need food. And Linda and I are coordinating how we're going to send them home with food on the weekends.
So not only do you have incredible after-school programs for children, and you teach them art and fashion classes, I mean, and book drives, you do that, and now you're also doing a food drive.
Well, yes, because I think the art of giving needs a big comeback. And today's our first day at the Hanover teaching fashion, and I couldn't be more excited.
I actually saw your post this morning. It looked really incredible. I'm so happy for you.
It's going to be so much fun, and we're going to do costumes. And if you come to the Nutcracker, you'll see the beautiful work that the students made.
And full disclosure, my friend Darcy, who owns Artreach, is also a sponsor of New England Pride TV. And without our sponsors, we could not do what we do. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you all
now,
for everything you do.
What's your website where people can find you?
We are Artreach Studio, AFS.com, but look for us on Facebook. It's the first one that pops up in Worcester, and we update the Facebook page all the time, and we're getting better with Instagram.
Thank you for all the good work you do, and I truly mean that. And I love you. You know that, right?
I love you too.
All right.
Right.
And I promise to not stop stalking you in my neighborhood.
No, it's fine. I'm always in my car doing work before I get out of the car.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Dale. Thank you.
Hey, we're here now with one of my favorite artists of all time. Remember the name. It's Caroline Dacey. She is the developer, inventor, creator of Smeeple. Am I saying that right?
That's right.
Okay, now Smeeple is one of the most charming cartoon character, like graphic designs you've ever seen. And Caroline has developed a special bag just for Worcester Pride. Can we hold it up, see it? Isn't that incredible? I love this bag. Now, I love this bag so much, I bought, I think 3 or 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how much I like it. Now, one of the things that I loved about the bag, not only is the design incredible, and it's charming, but the quality of the bag is really good. Now, how much do these bags retail for?
$30.
And if you buy the Worcester Pride bag, a portion of the price goes to Worcester Pride. And I thank you for that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, how did you come up with the idea of Smeeple? Because it's contagious.
Well, I was just doodling, and then I had these little people come up, and they were all smiling. So I'm like, oh, smiling people are Smeeple.
It was that easy?
Yeah,
That's how the creative muse hits you, like
Yeah,
that quickly.
Just went boom. Yeah.
Like you never know when it's going to strike you.
No, I was just doodling in a little book.
Yeah. Now, you've got tote bags, you've got cards, you've got, what else do you have?
Magnets and stickers.
Now, for all different kind of things. Now, we showed the Pride bag, but you also have what other kind of totes?
Animal totes. I have Irish totes, British tote, a patriotic tote, dance tote. Let's see.
Yeah.
But I make them all the time, so I get ideas from friends, or I just see something and then I design another one. So.
Now, when you were just starting out with this company, you just used to do personalized greeting cards.
Yep, that's how I started. Custom greeting cards for people. They gave me images and I just designed a card.
And it's turned into Smeeple the business. Now, first of all, I want to just thank you for being part of Worcester Pride, because this is your first Pride.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
First Pride ever, anywhere?
Yes, it's great.
Amazing.
Really nice. So good. Good feeling.
Yeah.
Good energy all
Yeah,
over. Yeah,
yeah.
awesome.
Now, if people want to go and buy a purchase one of the either Worcester Pride bag or any of the other totes, where can they go?
My website is smeeple-art.com.
And how do you spell Smeeple?
SMEOPLE. So people take off the P, add SM.
All right. Now, you did amazing because you were so nervous to do this interview, and you are like a pro. See?
Yeah, well, I'm with you.
No need to worry. And I'm not going to tell people that this is our fifth take on this interview.
Okay.
All
that
right.
works.
Thank you. We'll be back.
All right.
We're back now with Dr. Frank Feshner, who is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, the leading cosmetic surgeon in probably central Massachusetts, maybe Massachusetts, I'm not sure, but I'm just bragging because I think you're amazing.
Well, thank you very much, Dale. That is much too kind to say, but I appreciate it.
Now, is this your first time at any Pride?
It actually is the first time at such a wonderful event. I certainly have been at events in Provincetown, where more or less was dropping in, but to be truly represented at such a gay pride event, that's the first time.
Now, Dr. Feshner's office is on Shrewsbury Street in Worcester, Massachusetts. What number Shrewsbury Street?
428 Shrewsbury Street.
You offer, well, I want to really dispel the myth of cosmetic surgery, because it's so much more than that. Because you have an incredible spa there. You do all these new and latest techniques and these machines that help people look and feel their best.
That's absolutely right. So our practice really has three main legs to stand on. Number one, there's of course facial cosmetic surgery, which I perform. Number two, there's a lot of injectables, treatments that can truly improve and enhance the face. And then we have a whole med spa section which covers not just the face, but everything, face, neck, and the whole body.
I mean, it's a complete, the space is set up so beautifully, first of all. It's a beautiful facility.
Thank you.
And they're constantly on top of the latest techniques that are really groundbreaking in cosmetic endeavors and making yourself look and feel better. Now, one of the latest things that you're doing at your spa is I think it's called EM. Is that correct?
It's called M-Sculpt.
M-Sculpt, that's what it is. And can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, this is really a totally new technology. It's groundbreaking and a game changer. Because so far, when we talk about body sculpting, right, we usually talk about removal of fat, maybe even with surgical procedures, which my plastic surgery colleagues perform. I only do facial work, but they do tummy tucks where they remove parts of skin and fat, or they do arm lifts and the like. But this is a procedure that really actually is meant to build muscle.
Right.
And that is just amazing. It was FDA approved just a couple of months ago, and we are proud to be the first in Massachusetts to offer this procedure.
Now, one of the things I also want to get up during this really quick interview is the staff is extremely knowledgeable. The staff is so friendly, and your website is fantastic. So all of the things that you offer are up there. What is the website that you have?
So the website is drfeshner.com, drfechner.com. And yes, I'm extremely fortunate to have such a wonderful group of young women who are not just friendly and knowledgeable, but they're truly dedicated to do the best for our patients, and that's what, at the end, what it's all about.
Now, full disclosure, if you think I look good, I am a customer of Dr. Feshner, and Feshner is also a sponsor of New England Pride TV, which I'm so grateful for, because without sponsors, I say this all the time, nothing gets done. So we're able to bring you all this great information and all this inspiring people because of sponsors. So thank you for that.
Oh, it's a very much a pleasure, and I'm impressed of what Worcester Pride is putting together here. What a great event, and we're glad to be here.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am so excited right now because I'm with James Duggan, who is in charge of something that Worcester is so proud to be hosting, which is QFlix.
Yes, QFlix Worcester.
All right, we're going to tell our viewers at home what QFlix is. I'm very excited because this is the second year for QFlix in Worcester.
Yes, second year, and we're very excited by the city and the support we're getting.
Now tell our viewers where QFlix is going to be held.
QFlix is going to be at the Hanover Theater, and you can get information at the website, qflixworcester.com.
Now you've got probably, I think, how many films do you have coming?
We have 28 to 32 films.
Spread out among 3 days?
4 days.
4 days?
4 days.
4 days. Now, when you came last year, one of my favorite parts was you had some of the actors and the directors of movies on stage at the Hanover. Will you be doing that again?
Yes, we will be.
And can you tell me a little snippet of who might be there?
Charlie David.
Okay.
From Dante's
everything.
Dante's Cove
Right.
fame, and Matthew McConnell from he's a California director and actor, and his film is in the festival, Devil's Path.
Now, QFlix is a wonderful experience, and if you've never gone to an LGBTQ film festival, I'm going to highly recommend this one because it happens in one of the most beautiful venues Worcester has, which is the Hanover Theater for the Performing Arts. Now, what made you decide on the Hanover Theater?
Its prestige, its name, its welcoming attitude towards us.
Right.
They were very open arms with us.
I love hearing that. Now, QFlix originally started where?
In Philadelphia.
And you are the one who spearheaded the return of that?
Yes.
This is the guy right here. So tell us the dates, the website, the Facebook page, and anything else you want to tell us.
Well, the dates for QFlix Worcester are October 11th to the 14th, and the website is qflixworcester.com, and the Facebook and Twitter and Instagram is at QFlix Worcester.
All of that and more coming up at the Hanover Theater. QFlix, please go and see and be a part of it.